Hey everyone, Matt Sullivan here from Toro Media, breaking down a website for you and showing you some marketing insights. So we got this comment last week on my LinkedIn from my friend Barry asking about the insights for his website, partytimeevents.com. So took a look at the website, really cool as far as aesthetics go, right? And that's one factor, is what does it look like? So certainly resonates credibility, things like that. So it's a great website in that regard, but from a technical standpoint, there's a bunch of other things that we can talk about here. So I did run the website through our SEO grader, and it graded it a 64 out of 100. And a few quick things, right? There's low-hanging fruit all the time with websites, such as, title tags, meta descriptions, things like that you can literally spoon-feed Google how you want to position your website, what you want to be found for. So the title tag right now is home. So I am assuming, because Google can do this, is they're going to rewrite your title tag for you with what they suggest. But still, you should actually have this written out. This be 100% done within the back end of the website, and be very selective of the keywords and the phrases and the terms that you use. One of the big problems I found with the site is there's actually 3 H1s on the homepage. So in any website, you're given headers throughout the site, and these are usually bigger text before a section. So when you go into a new section, you see some sort of big text written, and they're all different sizes. Usually those are your headers, and you're only supposed to have one per page, one H1. And then you can go through H2 and H3 and so on, and they're all different sizes. But the H1 is one of the most important things you can tell Google about the page. And in this case, these H1s have nothing to do with the website. So it says we design and produce extraordinary events. So the word events is in there, which is important, but there's no other substance around it. There's no other extra phrases or terms that kind of tell more about the services. And then there's actually a blank H1. So this should be something more in line with the actual, event services or the rentals or something to that extent, so Google can score the website in that way. There's some other stuff in here that we found. Again, kind of low-hanging fruit. There's one broken link that Google's finding right now, which is a 404 error. You certainly don't want any of those. So those can be repositioned or corrected with a nice redirect. And the other piece that we're looking at here is technologies. We look at every website, we look at technologies behind it. And Duda is the CMS behind this one, which is okay. It's one of those like Wix, Weebly, Squarespace. There's a lot of these kind of self-building website builders, and they're fine. There's pros and cons to them. Certainly they make things easy, but usually the performance is pretty bad off of those things. And the performance for this one, not great. I did run it through PageSpeed Insights mobile. So this one is a 51. That's okay. The other side, desktop, still being diagnosed, but again, there's 77. Not great, but it's okay. This certainly, if this could be sped up in a passing score, you're going to be in a way better situation. Now, looking at the site, it might be a new site, might not be, but it looks like estimated visits are not much. There's not much here. There are some backlinks, which is great, but overall, page estimated visits not substantial. Looks like the most visited page after the homepage is the arcade game rentals. Now, that's okay, but I think that just screams the opportunity that's involved in this, or that you could have, is if we looked at the search volume for some of these terms. Wedding booth rentals, corporate event DJ, wedding DJ, like that wedding DJ alone Googled over 12,000 times per month. Now we look at a couple different columns after that. Cost per click, if you do a paid approach with Google Ads, is over $5 per click. The paid difficulty is a 20 out of 100, so not super competitive. It's on the low to medium range of competition. And then as far as SD, which is your SEO difficulty scores, all these terms, they're pretty low. For 0 to 100, they're actually really quite low. I don't see anything in the red or anything that's significant, and that screams opportunity. That if you were to reposition the pages of the site and rewrite some pages and come up with sub-pages and the interlinking for the website to position you as an authoritative figure on the topics, right? Topical authority is huge with SEO. That's going to help tremendously get all the estimated numbers up as far as visits to the website, more traffic to the website, more chance to sell. The other side of this, and this is one of the biggest things that I would probably look at, is if you can't get the organic side of it, you got to pay to play. So, with this campaign, this is an actual campaign we ran in the same exact industry. We didn't do it until October, but this was kind of what the campaign looked like. It was May, June, July, 0 conversions in August and September. We took the count on, we built up the pages the right way, the landing pages, and went after the account and the keywords that they exactly wanted. And it skyrocketed conversions for October. Now, this is an entertainment company as well. They got 24 conversions in October. And in that month, we actually cut down on the amount that they spent with Google by almost half. So, 10x the results, and actually cut down and spend about half the amount of money. So phenomenal results in that first month of management. And when we kind of break down the conversion share in a circle chart like this, 75% came from rentals, right? People inquiring about booth rentals, things like that. 20%, just a little over that, on wedding services, event services was after that, and so on and so forth. But depending on what you want to be found for and how you kind of divvy up that pie of what's most profitable to the business, kind of change how we shift the ad spend with a campaign like that. But at the end of the day, that's what I would do if I were you, is to build up a very nice Google Ads campaign, and then go after the content, the organic content that we talked about here, to take over some of these big searches, massive search volume for the things that you want. DJ for corporate events, almost 1,000 searches a month. SEO difficulty score 22 out of 100. If you had incredible content around that on your website, you're going to get tons of traffic from qualified buyers. So that's what I would do if I were you. And this is just a quick summary in 7 minutes. But if anyone's interested in having their website broken down, feel free to leave it in the comments, and hope this helped. Thanks.